أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back to lesson number 2 of perfecting our recitation of the Holy Qur'an. This lesson is going to be slightly different. Last lesson was more theoretical, and now we're going to be a bit more practical in this lesson. Because a lot of times we find that it's easy to know the concepts of Qur'an and know them theoretically, but then when it comes to recitation, it does not translate. And that's why we will be doing some examples today and to try and practically implement what we've learned. So just to recap, as we know last time, we went through the short vowels, and we said there were 3 short vowels in Arabic, the fatha, the kasra, and the dhamma. And we said that the fatha is symbolized with that line on top of the letter, and it's pronounced as a. The kasra is demonstrated and symbolized by the line under the letter, and is pronounced as I. Remember, we said I, a sharp downward pronunciation rather than e. And we gave an example of ihdina instead of ehdina in Surah Al-Fatiha. And the last one is dhamma, which is symbolized by a small mini waw on top of the letter, and is pronounced as u, a sharp upward pronunciation, u instead of o. And we gave an example of mu'minun instead of mu'minun. And then we also said that a common error that occurs is that we overstretch the short vowel, mainly happening at the end of a word when we're trying to look at the next word, or happening because of the way our tune goes. So today we're going to go through a few things just to try and iron that out and hopefully perfect that. But before that, I want to introduce you to a magic formula, which has helped me personally a lot and helped so many other people. So I'm going to introduce this, and inshallah we will use this to perfect our recitation. So the magic formula is of 3 steps. The first one is listen actively. Now, a lot of times we think that the more I practice, the more I'll be able to improve my recitation. But it is as important to listen than to recite. So what do I mean by that? Because when we listen, our mind is subconsciously taking in a lot more than we realize. So for example, if I'm going to listen to a Qari recite, my mind is subconsciously taking into consideration the tune he's reciting at, how he's pronouncing the different letters, the tajweed rules that he's applying. And then, if we actively listen, instead of just listening when we're doing our work or when we're going to sleep, if we actively listen by following from this text of which the Qari is reciting, we can take in a lot more and learn a lot more quicker. So that would be the first step. We pick a reciter of our choice. A lot of times we recommend Minshawi, for example, Muhammad Siddiq Minshawi, who is an Egyptian reciter. Reason being, he has a very simple recitation and very easy to follow. And then some people like the likes of Mishari Rashid al-Afasi, because his recitation is very melodious and again easy to follow and a good speed. The Meccan reciters are usually recite a bit quicker because of the Taraweeh, so I wouldn't necessarily follow their recitation because it's a bit faster. But these two, Minshawi or Mishari Rashid al-Afasi, very nice recitation to follow. So we pick a passage. For example, if we're reciting half a page a day, we pick that half a page. We listen actively by following the reciter, that half page. And then what we do once you finish that half page, we redo that page. But this time, we are breaking the passage down into smaller bite-sized bits. The reason why we do that is because now when we listen to that bite-sized, we pause and then we recite. We try and copy and recite exactly what we've heard. And then we do that till we finish that same half page. And then the third stage is we recite alone. By this time, we will have we will know the text already. We will have picked up on the things that we're looking out for, and the tune and the makharij and the tajweed rules, and hopefully we will have even memorized some bit of it. That's an extra bonus. But then hopefully we will have perfected our recitation. And if we carry on using this magic formula, inshallah, in no time we'll be able to perfect our recitation. So we will start off by implementing this magic formula. I will recite this passage. This week being Unity Week, the theme for this week is unity. So we've picked a passage on unity. I will recite this passage. The first time, I just want you to pay particular attention to what we've gone through. So the short vowels, the fatha, kasra, and dhamma, and how I'm pronouncing them as one count and not prolonging them. And then after I finish this passage, then we'll do it again and we'll break it down. So, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا وكنتم على شفا حفرة من النار فأنقذك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تهتدون ولتكن منكم أمة يدعون إلى الخير ويأمرون بالمعروف وينهون عن المنكر وأولئك هم المفلحون ولا تكونوا كالذين تفرقوا واختلفوا من بعد ما جاءهم البينات وأولئك لهم عذاب عظيم. So hopefully all of you were following when I was reciting that. Now we will go through the second stage, which is break the passage down into bite-sized. But what I will do is I will recite a bit, but when I'm reciting I will highlight where exactly the short vowels, highlight exactly where we could make the mistakes in the short vowels, and give you a few tips on how to be able to recite fluently. So here we go. So I will recite a bit, and then I'll keep some time for you to follow as well. And then I'll recite a bit, and then you follow. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء. Now watch over here how this Allahi, so the kasra under the ha, sometimes it's very easy to prolong it. Reason why is because when we're reciting this we want to look at the next word. While reciting this, for example, if I'm saying Allahi and then I look at the next word, I can easily prolong it and then say Allahi while I'm trying to register and look at this word. The trick here is a very nice tip to be able to recite more fluently and to ensure that we do not prolong our short vowels. Always look at the next word or the next two words. So by the time I'm reciting ni'matallah, ni'mata, I already know that the next word is Allah and I'm looking at alaykum. So So then what that does is by the time I reach Allah, I already know that the next word is alaykum, and then I'm starting to look at idh kuntum. Hope that makes sense. So then that will ensure that we do not prolong the short vowel. So start again. واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء. Okay. عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا وكنتم على شفا حفرة من النار فأنقذكم منها كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تهتدون. ولتكن منكم أمة يدعون إلى الخير ويأمرون بالمعروف وينهون عن المنكر وأولئك هم المفلحون. ولا تكونوا كالذين تفرقوا واختلفوا من بعد ما جاءهم البينات وأولئك لهم عذاب عظيم. Ahsan. That was very good. Thank you so much for following. Now I will leave you to recite the third do the third part of the magic formula on your own, and that is to recite yourself. But I want you to do it together as a family. And as a bit more incentive, I'm launching this competition now. So I want you to record the recitation of all the members of the family and then send your submissions to education@hujjat.org. The minimum criteria is for 2 members of family to be recorded and sent, and that has to be 1 child and 1 adult. But if you can record the whole family recite, even better. And then the winner of this competition, the family that have recited it the best and have made the most effort, will be announced on the weekly live show. So we will have winners every week, inshallah. Remember to submit your submissions at education@hujjat.org. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.